for Savion.
Yes, Savion, we were just talking to Aiden about, I'm sure you guys are focusing on yourself, but obviously the Miami quarterback made some comments about they were confident. They feel like based off last year, they can move the ball on you guys pretty easily. Does that add any extra motivation, or you guys like, we're still gonna do what we have to do? We don't pay attention to stuff like
that. I would say, I mean, obviously it adds motivation, does add fuel to the fire, but you probably heard it before. We just focus on ourselves over here. Like it's just, we got focus what's going on our side, on our team, and we just handle it that way. But yeah, it definitely does add some, makes us want to play harder and stuff like that. But yeah.
How does something like that spread through the locker room? Guys showing each other their phones, like, look at this video, or did you guys hear what such and such said?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it definitely spread quick. Definitely, like, probably everybody on the team has watched the video, but I mean, it just gives us that task that we need to handle. It gives us like we need to complete this mission type of thing. So it just gives us, like, as a defense, it gives us exactly what we want. We want to be tested by every team. So if someone's feeling confident, like, is that the thing we want to do is make them not feel confident after that game. So yeah, definitely just focus on ourselves.
David.
Yeah, just to add on that, I mean, like, what is the bet when you hear comments like that? What's the best way to respond?
Exactly how I'm responding. There's no point to, say anything back. It's just, the game is one between the lines and the whistle. So just taking everything that we collected, the interview that he gave out, just taking it to Miami and handling the business. It's literally that simple. Again, just focusing on us and just playing the game like we do.
When you see something like that, though, do part of you say, like, oh man, like, they, is it like almost like a sign of weakness when you see a team talk smack? You're like, okay, they already need to talk. Well, we can show them how to play, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, to me personally, it's funny. It's funny when you see stuff like that on on social media. It's just funny to me. But no, yeah, like I said, it just, like, our defense wants to be tested. There's no fun of just beating teams and it's just easy. Like, it's easy when we play against good teams and we beat them. So no, it definitely adds, some spice to the game and making us have to play hard.
Jonas.
You, Corey, Daniel, Terrell off the bench, Davin, and Josh, just the whole group have been very disruptive this year. The sack numbers may not be high, but it seems like every pass play you guys are in their faces or getting held or getting double teamed. What's been the key for that group to be disruptive in the passing game this year?
I feel like it starts at practice. The way we practice hard. The cliche thing, practice like you play. So definitely just going hard in practice and just going 100%. We got, how our D-line rotates and everything. So we're able to, go full speed, 4 or 5 plays, whatever, how long the drive is. And then we put a whole new set of people in and they're going full speed. So they're definitely that. We're definitely a tight group in the position room. And we take pride in being that defensive line and, getting TFLs and sacks and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely more sacks in the future and plays made, definitely.
David?
There's been some cases this year, like, say, against Clemson, even Boston College, you guys give up an early touchdown and then really tighten up. What is it about those early moments that kind of, is it a wake-up call, or do you guys get together and talk as a defense? How do you guys kind of fix things so quickly?
Yeah, definitely. It is a wake-up call. I feel like every school in the country has good players. Everybody makes plays. There's gonna be times when we miss one thing and they score a touchdown or anything. But I feel like just after that touchdown, everybody comes on the sideline, we regroup and we make sure it doesn't happen again, because everybody's gonna make plays in the league. So they're definitely regrouping on the sideline, getting our corrections, and just going back out and make sure it doesn't happen again. But yeah, definitely a wake-up call. We don't want that to happen, but it happens. Why, we be sad about it or down. It's early in the game. We got this, we keep playing 4 quarters.
Jonas?
So, with each win, I can imagine that the confidence in this team is growing from week to week. What's it like in the building? What's it like around practice? What's it like in the weight room? It's been around a confident bunch. It's seeing the fruits of their labor on the field, but still know there's room to grow. And there's still plenty of football to be left this year.
Yeah, that's a good question. Now we have this thing where we say like, don't get too high, don't get too low, like stay right in the middle. So we we're winning, we're making plays, we're doing all that. Yeah, it does give us confidence. It does show us what type of team we have, but don't get like complacent, don't get too high. And then like if we were losing or anything like that, don't get too low, don't get too sad. You gotta keep going. But yeah, just stand right in the middle, like just staying hungry. And yeah, like every time, like on Sundays when we like rewatch the game of like the film from the game on Saturday, even if we win or anything, Coach Doran is straight to stuff we need to fix. We call it our one more. Like every individual player needs to find their one more. So it's every week we find something that we need to fix. It's, we celebrate after the game, but Sunday, it's on to the next game. Fix everything that we messed up on.
David?
Yeah, Coach Doran has been like semi-vocal about these late night games, particularly like road games. What are they like for a player? Is it tough with those really long nights and getting home late Saturday morning, or are you just like, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough playing, especially away, being playing that late, and then just having to get in the locker room and do everything, shower and everything, and then get back on the plane and come back really like 3 o'clock in the morning back to North Carolina. So yeah, it is tough to play that late, but just gotta keep winning these games. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We can't do anything about it. But yeah, it is tough sometimes. It would be refreshing to get an earlier game at some point, but it is what it is.
Fair enough.
Jonas?
Along those same lines of playing those late away games, I imagine when you're on the road, you're sitting around all day because these late games, the team becomes closer because it's just you guys in your hotel. Like how does it kind of help this team bond? Because you're sitting around, but you got to find ways to kill time, but it kind of translates over to the field with the bonding and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. We come in on we travel on Friday, we get there Friday, and then we do our meetings and eat and stuff like that. But after we get done with our meetings and corrections and stuff like that, we get time to chill. And we definitely when we have night games, we just sit around the hotel and just hydrate and stuff like that, stretch, but just be with the teammates and kick back, play the game or watch a movie or watch like college football games that's playing like earlier in the day. And just able to just, there's a lot of people on the football team. There's some people you might not talk to that much because there's so many, but be able to talk to, a guy you don't really talk to that much and get to know him, that definitely helps us bond. And then, when meetings come around, like close to the game, we're locked in and ready to play. So.
Does anyone have anything else for Savion? All right, Savion, thank you very much.